Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. This is Srinivas, your business coach and your mentor. It's a pleasure meeting you all on another day on another video. The topic of today's video is going to be on branding. How and why it is important to brand your products and services for any business vertical that you are into. That is the topic of today's video. If you want to watch a lot of more videos in this kind of streams, please click on to the subscribe button and press on to the bell icon. Apart from that, like the video and comment and share the video. Our only request will be just leave a comment in terms of what are the topics that you would like to watch in our channel. If it is possible for us, we will surely try making a video and post it on our channel. Okay, we will get into today's video, ladies and gentlemen. The topic that I told you is on branding. We will be talking more in terms of why it is very, very important to brand our products and services and how can we do it. Now, ladies and gentlemen, before getting into branding, before getting into the process of understanding how branding really works and what you need to do, the first thing that I would like to say is most of the business owners, most business starters, first generation entrepreneurs fail in business because they don't have a long-term vision. They have a very, very short-term vision. So when they work on any business calculations and other things related to costs, related to marketing, related to expenses, they limit their thought processes for a year. They just look at the kind of volume of money that they would like to make in 1 year and 2 years to sustain. Yes, that is all right. But for you to succeed in business, ladies and gentlemen, it is very, very important for you to understand that you need to have a long vision, a long-term goal. So set your long vision, set your visions right, get your visions right. After you get your visions right, get your mission right. What is a vision? A vision is the end goal of the organization. What is a mission? Mission is the way in which you will achieve your vision. So this is the basic explanation of a vision and a mission statement. Okay. Now let us get into today's topic. Many entrepreneurs, many businessmen who start business on the first time or who are first generation entrepreneurs or businessmen, they don't focus much while they start their business in terms of branding their product. This is very, very important for you to understand. For any business to be successful, you need to start branding your product or services from day one. You cannot lose a day, because every day is a time that you will not get back again, ladies and gentlemen. Because if I lose today, am I going to get it back tomorrow? Absolutely no. So you need to very clearly understand that building a brand takes time. It takes time, it takes money, it takes effort, and it takes a lot of patience. So you need to be willing to invest your time, your money, your effort. Only then you will be able to build a brand over a period of time. Basically, if you want to build a brand, at bare minimum takes you around 5 to 10 years, ladies and gentlemen. That means you need to be willing to put in that time. That patience needs to be there. That effort needs to be there. And you should be very, very clear in terms of your thought processes. Okay, many times what happens is new business starters, they don't focus in terms of branding from day one, so they lose the ship there. But what I would like to suggest to all people watching my videos and my channel is that first focus in terms of your branding. So for us to work on our branding, first let us understand, okay, what we are supposed to do, okay. To build up a good brand. How can I get my brand registered or trademarked? Then we will see why we are supposed to do it. So the first part of the video, we are going to be talking about how can I get my brand registered. First, you need to understand that your products or services will be catering in a particular segment. So you need to clearly understand what is that segment that you are into and choose a name very, very wisely that will be suiting to that industry, because it is easier for people to relate to that industry much better. So once you have selected onto your name, so but it is not a thumb rule that it should match. For example, apples don't go with an Apple logo don't go with technology by per se. But now everyone associates Apple with technology and mobile. So it doesn't mean that you should exactly go by it as a thumb rule, but it is normally advised to look at something in terms of a name which will be easier for people to relate to that particular industry. Okay. or else you can go by it by your own choice. So two things that you need to first decide is on the name of the product or the service, and two is on the logo. Once you have finalized in terms of the name and you have also finalized in terms of the logo, you need to immediately check on the availability of that particular name and that particular logo in that stream of business. If you get into the trademark registry online, you will be able to check on the availability of the name and the logo. If you feel it is going to be very, very tough, I recommend you to go through the legal process. You can go through an advocate. You can ask them to do it for you. There are many companies that do these services. So first thing, you need to check if it is available, if the name and the logo is available. Done. Let us say if the name and the name and the logo is available, all well. Okay, but if it is not there, what can I do? Nothing. Take another name, take another logo. That is the only thing that you will be able to do, because don't waste your time, money and effort in a logo which is already trademark or registered, because at some given point of time, if the other business owner knows that, he's going to claim that reputation, he's going to claim that you're doing business with his logo. He can claim compensations, or he can ask you to completely shut down your operations in that particular name. So all the effort that you have put in would have gone into the dustbin. So now you are selecting another name, and let us again say that you are again going into the process of looking for its availability. If it is available, again, as I told you, go to a legal opinion person or a lawyer who will be able to guide you through the entire process. So once your name is available, you can immediately apply for a trademark registry. Once you apply for a trademark registry, it approximately takes around 8 months for the government to respond to you in terms of giving the sanction for using TM next to your logo. That means a trademark certificate is given to you, and you can have the TM attached to your logo, and you can start marketing your product under that name. My suggestion is wait until you get the trademark done. Don't go on headbangs into marketing before you have got the trademark done. Okay, so after this, what happens is, once you get a trademark associated with your brand, the registry or the government will furnish your details in an open forum where they will ask for objections, if any. If there are any objections that comes to the brand name or to the logo, then the government will ask you, or the registry will ask you to reply back to it. You need to give a reply back in statement why they should give you the registry. If it goes well and there is no complaints that has come, the registry will be approved, or the registration will be approved, and the government will give you a registration mark or a certificate which says you can use a registration mark next to your logo. So this entire process will approximately take you around 24 months, ladies and gentlemen. 2 years of your business time needs to be invested on this. So you need to start from day one. If you're not starting from day one and you do it 2 years later, you've lost the tide there, ladies and gentlemen. So it is very, very important for you to start from day one. Okay. So after this 2 years, once you get the certificate, you can change the logo from TM to R. And you can now get into marketing and promoting your products and services in any mediums that you want, because you are assured that no one can come and claim the ownership of that property or that logo. So this is very, very important. So this approximate 2 years of time, effort and money needs to be put in. But every business owner needs to do this, ladies and gentlemen. Not many people do it because they look at it as an expense. I would tell you, don't look at it as an expense. Look at it as an investment that you are making on business. Business is always long-term planning. Don't look at it very short-term. Okay, you need to have the longer vision, right? So once you get the registration done, you can get in terms of the promotional campaigns that you have planned and other things. I will still tell you, you can go ahead with it as soon as you get the trademarking done. Okay, hopefully, fingers crossed, you will not have any kind of a objection or a claim that comes on your brand after the trademarking is done. But the chances are very, very minimal. So now let us look at why it is very, very important for us to build on a brand. How to build on a brand. Okay, So you have seen the processes in terms of what we are supposed to do. Now we will exactly understand, why am I supposed to do it? What is that I'll get if I actually do it? Okay, let us look at it in different points. The first thing is, a brand builds trust in the industry and in the market, ladies and gentlemen. Okay, the brand builds trust with customers. A brand builds trust with people who are associated with that company. For example, let us take a clothing apparel. Okay, let us go into a brand like Louis Philippe and Allen Solly. Okay, these are all very premium brands that are available there in the market. Okay, so what does a customer think when he wears or when he buys a Louis Philippe shirt or an Allen Solly shirt? He is assured, or he believes, that the product is premium. He is paying a premium extra price to get in the best quality of the product with the best fit that is available in the market, and he is willing to shell that extra amount of money because he knows it is a premium product. He will not go debate on the price with a Louis Philippe showroom or Allen Solly showroom. So that is the kind of customer that Louis Philippe and Allen Solly also targets. Okay, so it is very, very easy for the marketing department also to focus on these kind of customers. At the same time, the customer knows exactly what he gets from the product. Let it be in terms of quality, let it be in terms of the services, so he can associate it very, very well in terms of the product. Let us take in terms of Apple. Okay, when you buy an Apple, what do you get? The customer knows that he is going to get a very, very reliable product, up-to-date technology, a safe operating system. So that is why the customer pays an extra amount of money to get a premium product. So for you to build on a brand, okay, so you need, or I'll reverse it, for you to work on something premium or any kind of a methodology that you want to follow, you need to brand and market your product very well, because over a period of time, people will be able to associate that product to whatever their perception is there in their mind. So this is one thing which is very, very important. Secondly, employees believe and are happy to work in a branded company. For example, let us say that there is a person who is a software engineer. Go ask this person, would you like to work with a small software company, or would you like to work with a company like Infosys or IBM? Mostly people will choose Infosys and IBM because it's a brand. They know that their future will not be at huge stakes when it comes to employment and their financials and other things. So they would always prefer to work with a company which is a brand. So if you want to hire the right kind of talent to improve your company to get to the next level, you need to have a brand that will support you. So the employees will always be happy to be associated with a brand than with a company which is not a brand. So be very, very careful. The third thing, okay, the most important people, another most important people in business is the investors. Your investors, okay, you can run your business with your money over a period of time, but if you want to scale your business, you need to bring in investors, ladies and gentlemen. It can be a private investor, or it can be banks, or it can be anybody. These people would like to be associated only with a brand, because however good and talented you are, okay, how will I as an investor trust you and give you the money? It's a question mark. Not many people will do. Okay, not many people will do like to take that kind of a risk. So what happens is, and any investor would like to invest his money, even if the investor is you or me. We would like to invest our money in a place where we feel that our money is safe and we'll get it back. So I would always love to be associated with a brand if I want to invest my money, rather than a company which is a startup or a very, very small organization. So while you build up your brand, I'm again telling you, ladies and gentlemen, to build up your brand, it is not an easy task. It is going to take a lot of time, money and effort. It will bare minimum take you about 10 years, 5 to 10 years. That is what I would tell most of the people who are getting into business. You must be willing to focus. You must be willing to put in your effort for a minimum period of 5 years to 10 years. That is when the brand will build over a period of time. So the three things that we spoke about is one we spoke about is to build on a brand, because your customers will be able to associate yourself with the kind of the product or the service that you give in. Employees will be much happier to work in a branded company. 3, investors will be much happier to invest their money in terms of a branded company or a branded organization rather than a normal organization. The next thing that is very important for you to understand is that if you have a brand, okay, if you're focusing on a brand, it is very easy for you to acquire new customers, because when there is a new customer who wants to try a new product, please understand he will always take that risk of trying a new product which is a branded product rather than a product which is a non-branded product. So if you want to acquire new customers, it becomes easier if your products or services are branded and promoted well. The next most important thing is you need to be working on your brand, because your brand will work as a supporting tool for all your advertisements and media campaigns. Your advertisements' main fundamental requirement is your branding. See, all the advertisements that you see in this world, okay, many advertisements, 99% of the advertisements, or I would even put my neck onto it and tell you 99.9% of the advertisements go with a brand, with a brand name. Or else what will you understand? Or else how will you understand that this person is selling it, this company is selling it? It will not work out. There are the very rare occasions when a risk has been taken by promoting a product without a brand. Okay, but let's not go into that 0.1%. We'll stick on to the 99.9% which has been successful until now, and it's a time-tested model. So you need to be investing your time and effort in terms of branding, because your branding works as a very effective tool to support your advertisements. And very importantly, please understand, okay, branding, okay, increases the trust in the market about your products and services. Let us say I am buying this kind of a product, I am buying this kind of a service from this brand, I expect this from this brand. This is what many people kind of associate branding, associate the importance of branding to any organization's product or services. This is what I wanted to share with you in this video. Please check on to our next video. If you want to watch a lot of videos like this, please click on to the subscribe button, press the bell icon, like, comment and share. Apart from that, just leave a comment to us saying what is the kind of topics in which you would like us to share some videos on. If we are able to do that, we'll surely telecast a video on that particular topic in our channel. Thank you so much for signing into this video. It was a pleasure meeting you all, ladies and gentlemen. Thank you so much. Cheers.